Welcome back, it's your boy Kyle, and I am here just to give you a quick update on Barca, Madrid and Madrid, Atletico and Real. Not much has happened since we last had a little chat. Um, just some small things, and Barcelona have sold Malcolm, so we might as well just start there. Start with Barcelona. So we've sold Malcolm, who we've only recently just signed. Didn't get much game time last season. Wasn't much of an impact player. Whether he started, which I mean, literally a couple of games, or he came off the bench, he wasn't very impactful. He wasn't utilised that much last season, and we've sold him for somewhere in the region of. I don't think that the final fee has been confirmed for the public, but it's in the region of 40 million euros, and we've sold him to Zenit and Petersburg. So we recruit some funds. I know we took out something like a £31.5 million loan to sign Griezmann. So if we wanted to, we could just pay that loan back in full right now. Obviously, when you take out a loan, it comes with interest, so it's not just going to be here's your 31.5 million back. It will come with interest, but obviously we've sold him for around 40 million, so if we wanted, we could pay off that outstanding loan, or we could just use the money to reinvest in the club, which I think would be more sensible. Obviously, you took out the loan knowing that you can pay it back however long the loan may be. If it's over 2 years, 5 years, I don't know how long it's over for, but obviously you can pay it back. I think it should be reinvested in the defensive areas, getting in a centre back. Like I said, I've said this previously in previous videos, that money can easily be spent to sign Alderweireld from Spurs, 25 million. I mean, Atletico managed to get Kieran Trippier in somewhere the same ballpark. So why not? I think if we get, like I said it before, and I don't want to go around in circles and repeat myself, but if we get commanding centre back like Alderweireld, we are competing for every competition, and we are one of the favourites in every competition that we are in. It's as simple as that. It is honestly as simple as that, because obviously now with the team that we have, with the addition of Griezmann, so we got an attacking force of Coutinho, Dembele, Griezmann, Suarez, and Messi. Utilize those five in any way or shape or form against any opposition. Different oppositions might require different tactics, a different approach. We now have that versatility to go forward and do so in any competition, whether we're playing our rivals Real Madrid in the league or the Copa del Rey, or we're playing one of the big boys in the Champions League, whether that be Juventus, PSG, Man City, Liverpool. We can use those players to overcome anyone, and we've got central midfielder additions. We've still got Rakitic, still got Busquets, still got Vidal, still got Arthur. We've got De Jong now. So the squad's in good shape. There's no reason why we can't go forward and challenge in every competition that we're in and not expect to be one of the favourites. I'm not saying being outright favourites, this is Barcelona's to lose, but we are amongst the favourites. We wouldn't go into any game saying, oh, I don't know if Barcelona can win this. We should expect to win every match that we're up against. Not saying it's going to be easy, no doubt, because there's some top quality teams, but we get a commanding centre back. It shores things up. Ter Stegen's one of the best keepers in the world. Jordi was a quality left back, especially going forward. Semedo, he's a quality fullback. He has bags potential, and at any moment now he looks like he's ready to fulfill that potential and step up and become the player that he needs to become. And obviously, like I said, we've got Lengley, Titi, PK at the back. None of them who are amazing. Probably Lengley is probably the best out of the bunch. But like I said, if we get someone like Alderweireld to partner one of those three at the back, we're in good shape. We are in good shape. So that 40 million is a good sell in the sense that we didn't really need Malcolm. We've signed a lot of players in terms of Griezmann, De Jong, in various positions. So he isn't necessarily needed. Recoup some funds and then go and buy a centre back. Nothing much has happened over at Nou Camp. Nothing else. Not any more new talks about Neymar. I think that deal was pretty much dead in the water. I know Neymar really wants to leave, but we can't get that deal done. And like I said, if we do, and we're sacrificing 2-3 players to get it done, we're only detrimenting ourselves. There's no guarantee that Neymar's going to be fit for the whole season. He's been struggling for the last 2 years. So I hope it doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't happen. I will say one thing though. Now I know it doesn't concern us or the Liga per se, but there's some strong rumours, and not even rumours, but Dybala to Man United, Lukaku to Juventus. That swap deal is on the table, and as we found out yesterday, and I think Neeks did a video on it, that Dybala is angry with Juventus because they're forcing him out of the club, and he doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay in Juventus. Like, he doesn't want to stay in Italy. He doesn't want to move anywhere. He just wants to stay at Juventus. He's willing to stay there to prove himself, but they're trying to ship him off and they want to get rid of him. And one of the ways that they can do so is swapping him for Lukaku. Lukaku's happy to go to Juventus. I mean, his first choice, like Nick said, was Inter Milan, but he's happy to go to Juventus. Juventus are an elite club. They're huge. Why wouldn't he want to go? And he would be playing alongside Ronaldo. He'd have a chance to win Champions League. It's a bit of a foregone conclusion he's going to get a league title because Juve win it every year, so he'll get a league title to his name, maybe an Italian Cup, but he's going to be there for a few years, or he'll win everything over there and possibly a Champions League. But he doesn't want to go to Man United. He's not interested in Man United. He's not interested in moving elsewhere in Italy. He just wants to stay at Juventus, and he's angry that they're trying to ship him out. Like, why are you doing this to me? It's like kind of like out of the blue. Yeah, my season wasn't the best last season, but that was mainly due to player-manager relationship issues. The manager played him because they brought in Ronaldo, and what happened was Dybala used to play as striker / support striker, sometimes in as a lone striker or as one of two strikers, but he would support the second striker. It would be like Mandzukic up top with him supporting Mandzukic, or sometimes when Mandzukic wasn't playing, he would lead the line by himself, and he had a fantastic goal scoring record. Well, not because a fantastic goal scoring record, but he had a very good goal scoring record. He had a good number of assists to his names. He made a lot of stuff happen in the front line for Juventus, but then Ronaldo came and Manu dropped him deeper and deeper and deeper to the point where he was pretty much close to centre mid. So he was pretty much playing out of position, and that reflected in his 10 goals all season, 5 in the league, and obviously he wasn't happy with that. But the manager's gone now, and I'm pretty sure he's up for the fight for reclaiming his place back in the side. But if they honestly don't want him there, I would say, now I know Messi is a huge fan of Dybala. I think was it last season or the season before, Messi was asked the question, who do you think are the best 5 players in the world? And Dybala was in his top 5, and I know he's a huge fan and a huge admirer of Dybala. Whether it's because he's left-footed like himself, he's a similar type of player as himself, plays for the same country, he's played with him before for Argentina, and he kind of knows him. I don't know, but Messi's a huge admirer of Dybala. He knows his talents, he knows how good he is, and he would accept him at Barcelona. And with all that being said, I would be happy for Barcelona to come in and gazump Manchester United and say, listen, Juventus, because if Sarri says, oh, we don't want, because obviously Sarri's going to go there and he's going to play 4-3-3, and Dybala's not going to play in the 4-3-3, because if he's not playing long striker, where does he play in that 4-3-3? Because he's not a right winger, he's not a left winger, and Ronaldo's going to be the main focal point up front. Is Sarri going to be willing to shift Ronaldo back to left winger, put Dybala up top? I don't think he is. That's not going to happen. So where does Dybala fit into that formation? He has to ask himself that question. So if we offer them Coutinho, who can play on the left, quite possibly play on the right as well. He can play in centre midfield, quite versatile. If we offer them Coutinho, say, here's Coutinho, give us Dybala, man, come in and gazump them and say, listen, forget Lukaku, we'll come in with Coutinho, give us Dybala, and we will give you Philippe Coutinho. Here's your man, give us Dybala. That will be my transfer market so sorted. And then obviously we go and buy a centre back. And listen, we do that. Man, I should be the manager of some of these clubs, I'm telling you, because if we did that, clean sweep every competition, clean sweep. Now I ain't saying Dybala's the best player in the world, the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it is something that we're missing. You know, since Xavi and Iniesta's left, you know, that creative force behind the front men, you know, that one center can just, you know, that TikTok just turn over, that next level and just feed the front line. Messi don't have to worry too much about dropping deep. You know, we've missed that. You know, we play with De Jong and Dybala behind. You know, we got Griezmann, Messi, and Dembele and Suarez, and you know, Dybala, and whoo, man, it's getting me excited thinking about it. But that's not even a rumor, so let's not go there. But that's what I would do. But other than that, yeah, not much has happened at Barcelona. No more new Neymar talks. I don't really think that's gonna happen. And yeah, we've sold Malcolm for 40 million euros.